lose this much weight this fast? To answer this question, let me first defer to Dr. Michael Danziger, the medical doctor and weight loss consultant to NBC's hit TV show, The Biggest Loser. Here's what he said about losing weight fast. In theory, one could drop as much as 20 pounds in a week. The truth is that nothing is wrong with losing weight rapidly as long as you do it the right way. In my own research, I found that the majority of the safety data out there regarding weight loss has to deal with the methods used for losing weight rather than how fast the weight is lost. So I'm not really certain where the notion came from that says the safest or best way to lose weight is at a rate of 1 to 2 pounds per week. And consider this, according to the Center for Disease Control, if you are overweight, which is defined as having a BMI of 25 or higher, you're significantly more susceptible to developing coronary heart disease, type 2 diabetes, endometrial cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, hypertension, dyslipidemia, stroke, liver disease, gallbladder disease, sleep apnea, respiratory problems, osteoarthritis, and gynecological problems. Considering all the dreadful diseases and complications associated with being overweight, doesn't it make perfect sense that you should be doing everything possible to get rid of all that extra weight you're carrying around as fast as you can? So you're probably wondering, how is the 3-week diet so different than all those other diet plans out there? Well, first of all, most of the diet plans out there approach weight loss with a slow and sensible approach. Yes, it's true that if you eat certain foods and work out really hard for an hour or so every day, you will lose weight. The problem, however, is that the weight comes off way too slowly because these types of diet plans don't attack the stubborn, stored body fat. Let me explain. Contrary to popular belief, most of us actually do burn fat for a couple of hours each day. When we eat a meal, we typically get a bit fatter. Once that meal has been digested and those calories have provided us a bit of energy for a few hours, we then start to burn off fat, and as a result, we get a little thinner. When we eat, the fat we consume is broken down into fatty acids. These fatty acids are very small and they're able to travel in and out of cell walls to make themselves available as energy for the body. But when those fatty acids can't be used and we get ready to eat our next meal, the remaining fatty acids are stored away in our fat cells. And that's where the problems begin. You see, once those fatty acids head back to the fat cells to be stored away for later, they combine with 2 other fatty acids and a glycerol molecule to create what's known as a triglyceride. In relative terms, triglycerides are very big, and because of their size, they aren't able to exit the fat cells like those free-flowing fatty acids can. Because of this, these triglycerides get stuck inside the fat cells and can't be used by the body for energy. As a result, these triglycerides become that stubborn body fat that is so incredibly difficult to get rid of. But here's the thing, those triglycerides can be targeted and they can be broken back down into those fatty acids that can be burned by the body for energy. When we break down those triglycerides, it's kind of like dumping rocket fuel into your vehicle's gas tank. Those broken down triglycerides flood the body with a great source of energy that it actually loves to burn, but only when the body has been primed to burn that fat, as it is when you're following the 3-week diet. Now again, the problem with most diets out there is that they don't address or target that stored body fat. Instead, they are designed to burn up only the fatty acids from the foods we eat and preventing them from turning into triglycerides in the first place. So without adding additional fat to the body and by forcing you to participate in a very strenuous exercise program, you can effectively still lose weight.